Sci-fi movies. Oh wow! I think the one that was most impressed me the most was 2001: A Space Odyssey, which was Stanley Kubrick. I think he just passed away in the last few years, but he had done that movie with HAL, the computer that went crazy, and all that. And that was in the late 1960s. In fact, I was in training at the Air Force to be an officer. I was an officer training when that movie came out, and I remember one weekend we got away and I went to see it in the theaters. It was so impressive, you know, the whole concept of a space station and then going to the moon and discovering something on the moon and then going off to Jupiter, and it was really, and then the apes and the whole historical aspect of what humans have done, you know, over the millennium. That was all very impressive on me. The modern ones I don't, not so much. I like Armageddon and some of the other ones. They're just a little too far out there. I don't know. There's some a little too crazy. But some of those early ones were quite interesting and educational, I think, in a sense. I gave a presentation in New York City to the public school systems at a big thing at Lincoln Center many years ago, and Isaac Asimov was the lead speaker in front of me. So I got to meet Isaac Asimov and talk to him about some of his writing and everything. He was a really interesting guy. Yeah, I love Contact. I read the book before I saw it, and also I got to meet him. Carl Sagan, I got to meet him early in our training at NASA. We were training in astronomy, and he just happened to be visiting Houston, came to meet the 35 new astronauts, you know, and this was before Contact was written, but he had done the promotion on PBS. But he was a little interesting in the sense that he saw this competition between humans going in space and scientists doing remote sensing, you know, and it costs so much more to support astronaut programs than it does to build a lander. Always like a little bit reluctant to fully support the human space program because they want to do more landers and more scientific kind of things, you know. But it was an interesting discussion. We had that discussion with him, you know, and he was quite the pioneer.